Hello everybody, I am Darya and today I'm welcoming you from the Asian part of Istanbul. Within the borders of Beykoz, we are in Çubuklu and we are so excited talking to you about this project. So now we will start to take a closer look to Mesa Çubuklu 28. Are you ready? Let's start. Here it is, with its inspiring texture and modern architecture, Çubuklu 28. The first impression is, this project offers a life away from grey and close to the green. So this sounds pretty good, isn't it? But what caught my attention was, here it is possible to live in a peaceful environment and away from the chaos. But interestingly, at the same step, one step away from business centers. This sounds like a paradox, right? Not at all. An isolated life from the crowd and traffic, right next to the forest and the heart of the nature. This place is a hidden paradise in Istanbul. So I think this is a real luxury nowadays. At this point, first thing I have to say, Çubuklu 28 is one of the most prestigious projects in this region. Standing out with its strategic location, this project is at the junction point of the European and Asian sides. For instance, do you want to go to the European side? Okay then, you're only 5 minutes away from Fatih Sultan Mehmet Bridge and 15 minutes from the Bosporus Bridge. In fact, there is also a ferry boat 5 minutes away, crossing the European side with a magnificent view of the Bosporus. What a wonderful journey it would be, is it not? So this means the main business centers such as Maslak, Levent, Kozyatağı and financial centers such as Ataşehir are within your reach. Shopping malls, hospitals, universities, historical and touristic places, chic cafes and restaurants on the Bosporus line. All of these are waiting for you to enjoy Istanbul. But so now, business. What else does Çubuklu 28 offer us? Here's the thing. The most beautiful natural park and walking trail in the city. Every season has its different beauty. Polonezköy Nature Park. On a weekend or Sunday morning, would you like to have a traditional village breakfast? Or how about having dinner on an elegant restaurant with a magnificent sea view? Or maybe a barbecue party in the forest? Or fishing in the Bosporus? All you have to do is just taking care of your hobbies. Speaking of hobbies, only the facilities within the project can also make you happy. Just imagine that you are swimming in an indoor pool with daylight, besides by watching the forest view. So after that, what would you prefer? A spa? A sauna? Even a steam bath? Everything needed for a peaceful life comes together here. A spacious gym just under your house. It would be quite useful. (7/24) high security, playgrounds, lobby, indoor garage, all designed for you and your family's happiness. So now, before looking at the flats, I want to talk to you about the developer of the project. Because Mesa is one of the leading companies in the real estate sector in Turkey. It has over 50 years of combined experience in both domestic and international markets. Until today, the company has built more than 100,000 houses on an area of 12 million square meters. With over 50 years of experience, Mesa has made many firsts in 8 different countries worldwide. In this project too, it is possible to see the impact of a trusted and experienced developer everywhere. So now, let's take a look at the flats. The first thing that catches your attention here is aesthetics and quality. Architectural and structural touches have created a high-level project. Many materials have been made and designed by the developer. These are pure, smooth and definitely modern details. Spacious flats, receiving daylight from all 4 sides. Expertly designed floor plans, sun-proofed windows, spacious living spaces, white windows for more daylight and forest views. You know what they say, the real connection is only built with nature. And here, you can create peace of mind in any season. Blending tradition with the future requires quality. Well, intelligent systems are also included in this project. Controlling all heating, cooling, lighting, communication and security systems with just one button. Also, just using a phone app. Such an amazing thing, right? Well, in the kitchen, the colors, the cabinets, functional and expanding decor, ready-to-use home appliances, everything needed has been designed for you and already placed. In this kitchen, cooking will turn into art. You know, every family has different needs. For some families, a large balcony is preferred. For some, living space and interior design stands out. And above all, they need to choose the house that best suits their budget. In Mesa Çubuklu 28, focusing on families, each flat has a different plan. That's why you can choose the flats with the highest return according to your budget. So what makes a project valuable, by the way? High return on investment? Çubuklu 28 had this opportunity because the buyer and the tenant are always ready. Mostly first-class managers and CEOs are resident here. There is also a strong local demand for this project. It is generally preferred by high-educated, high-income families who want to buy a house for investment opportunities. Finding the most suitable house for your budget? The average purchase price per square meter is more affordable compared to Istanbul in general and the European side. This means it's really worth every penny you give. Increasing rental rate? There is no equivalent project in this region with these opportunities. Especially after the pandemic period, an isolated life from the crowd has become more popular. So I think projects' value in touch with nature will increase more soon. Citizenship by investment opportunity. Çubuklu 28 is also pre-approved for the Citizenship by Investment program. Ready title deed is also possible. So now, what about the region? Considering all this, we should say a golden opportunity is offered at Çubuklu 28. If we sum with a checklist like this: trust in project development, strategic location, accessible transportation, widely social facilities, high investment value. Yes, now it's time for final words. All residents of Istanbul want to go to Beykoz to relax in a peaceful environment, but only a few of them have the privilege of living there.